Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright, and this is going to be an introductory video where I introduce you to the techniques and ideas of this triplet energy healing set. It is late April 2019, and the triplet group energy healing set started yesterday with the Friday healing, April 19th, 2019. And the theme of this triplet set, I'm still messing around slightly with the title of the theme that I'm gonna put in the videos, but originally it was called Heal Your Mind for Adventure and Spontaneity. But the thing is, it's definitely gonna help you with adventure and spontaneity, but it's gonna do more than that, of course, and it's not only healing your mind. So I'm still messing around with the title. Because once I realized what exactly the techniques were that the angels wanted me to use for this set, and then I started realizing like, oh, it's not just healing your mind. But it absolutely is for adventure and spontaneity. So anyway, cool stuff. Looking forward to explaining that to you in this intro video. And then I did just make a technique video. So there will be a new technique video for this triplet set so that you can rock the theme related healing work on your own as well and continue to make progress with it over time. Which I know I will be doing personally. To each his own. Sometimes that theme really jumps out at you like, oh my gosh, this theme is for me. So this theme is for me, but I'm sure it's for you guys too. So, okay. First, general stuff. This healing on Friday was 26 minutes long, and the healings of this triplet set are for 63 participants in 7 or 8 countries, maybe 9 countries. And a special hi to the kids, of course, and a special hi to all the participants in all the cool countries, including the US. The US is cool, it's just US government isn't always cool. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so so there's general healing and repair work, which is super important, and then there's theme related work. And so the general healing and repair work is summarized in 2 videos that already exist. So the Get Present in 20 Minutes video has a ton of good techniques in it, and I used all of them in this beginning of the first half of the triplet healing. So that Get Present in 20 Minutes is a good summary of that. And then the Get Present in second and first chakras is a video that was made in the last triplet set. And a lot of you have been rocking that one, which I hoped you would, because I just knew. Because when I was doing those specific techniques that are in that video, in the healings, it was really helping people get way more present fast. So I knew it would work for people. Plus, when I do individual sessions, that's the kind of stuff I do with people in that video. And I can see it works, when I'm working one-on-one with someone too. So anyway, that video I'm also going to put in the playlist because I did that kind of work in this triplet healing on Friday, and I will continue to do that on Sunday and Tuesday as well. So that is a recent video, 23 minutes long, called Get Present in Second and First Chakras. You may remember it has a very brightly colored thumbnail image. So a lot of people have been using that video, I can tell, because there are some people that definitely are not usually in their first chakra as much as they have been in the last 2 weeks. So I can tell that people have been using that video. Plus I can just look in YouTube and see the view time, and people have been rocking that video. So that's great. I'm glad for everybody because you're getting a lot more present. Of course, I'm going to put also in the playlist, even though, we did this work in the healing. I'm going to put that daily minimum video. Maybe I should put a daily minimum in the title because I keep saying it's the daily minimum. That's what the angels say. The daily minimum healing is, what is it, folks? The 2 things that you should heal if you don't do any other self-healing that whole day. What are the 2 things? Aura repair and unblocking grounding. So there's a 10 or 11 minute video that I made earlier this year, and I'm out in the snow in my backyard. and it has aura repair and unblocking grounding in the title. So I'll throw that in the playlist too, even though that stuff is in the big Get Present in 20 Minutes video, but that's a great video. And so I will put that in the playlist too. So anyway, that's that. That summarizes what I did for the general healing stuff. That was more than half of the healing, as it usually is. Although the only nuance I would say, and this is just a geeky extra, is that when you do the walkthroughs, you know, I'm walking you through it, and when I, as a healer, work on everybody, I'm a little more spontaneous. So I'll do the essentials first, like unblocking grounding and big wide grounding for everybody, and then, you know, some aura repair, but then I kind of bounce around in between all the techniques, you know, like sort of spontaneously. But that's fine. You can use those 2 walkthrough videos to get a good version of what I did. And then the theme related healing stuff, for adventure and spontaneity. Also, I have been working on what are other ways that I could describe the theme related work, and expanding your comfort zone is a way I came up with describing it. Expanding your comfort zone and clearing frequent triggers. Those are 2 ways I would describe it too. Because essentially, you know, why do people end up having less adventure and spontaneity in their life? They may say it's because they don't have enough time, or they don't have enough energy, or they don't have enough money. But often there are deeper reasons that actually are why that people don't have enough adventure and spontaneity in their life. Enjoyable adventure, you know, not like euphemistically like that was chaotic, but I'm gonna call it adventure. You know, healthy adventure, healthy spontaneity. So a lot of why older souls don't have as much adventure and spontaneity in their life is because of an overall general healthy coping that they've done, a coping skill, which is to get your comfort zone. You find your comfort zone where you're not really triggered that much. You know, certain experiences, certain activities, certain things, and it could be a nice healthy variety that you've gotten for yourself, where you're pretty healthy, you know, and you're doing what you need to do, but it's not so triggering. So you just learn like, yeah, I don't want to do that activity or that activity because it's too triggering. So that's not in my comfort zone, you know. And another way of saying comfort zone, because sometimes I think comfort zone has a negative connotation, even though, you know, that's a bummer. But we could also call it your circle of safe experiences, or your circle of non-triggering experiences. Because if you're safe, then you could have fun. You could enjoy yourself, right? If you're not triggered, you could enjoy yourself, right? So it's all about what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you. So anyway, you make this, you figure out, you know, how to live and not get that triggered, right? And you find your joy within that. But sometimes that you've limited yourself a little too much. And so then you don't feel like you have enough adventure and spontaneity and variety in your life. And you may tell yourself, oh, it's because I don't have enough money and time and blah, blah, blah. But it could really be because you've actually on purpose narrowed your comfort zone because, you know, you don't want to be too triggered, right? So what we are going to do with the technique video, the technique walkthrough in this set, and what I am doing for people in the healings is helping people to clear their most frequent triggers, is what I'm calling it. And your most frequent triggers, because we can't clear all your triggers, you know, in one healing, even if it's, you know, a triplet set, which is amazing. But what we can do is we can target the most likely triggers or the most frequent triggers and clear those. And we can do that. And so that way we can incrementally expand your comfort zone so that you have a more broad comfort zone, a more varied circle of safe experiences. And once you have a more varied circle of safe experiences, then you can give yourself more of a sense of variety and spontaneity and adventure because you have more choices now. You know, you don't just have like A or B that are safe for you. You have A, B, C, D, E maybe that are safe for you. And if you keep working that video, maybe you'll have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J that are more comfortable for you. You know, so the more you clear more of your triggers, the more you have a more broad comfort zone or circle of safe experiences. Okay? So that's the whole idea of this triplet set. And that will be one technique video that you could work over and over and over again. You just always have the intention that you're going to only clear as much as is safe and gentle for you to clear. But we worked it into the video. I worked it into the video that you check with your angels, you know, as you're clearing, you know, in your process, so you can't clear too much. So the video is pretty safe that way. So you could use it as much as you feel is right for you. Okay, so that's that. And it's gonna use, that new video is gonna use stacking and clearing 2 ways and inner child healing 3.0. And the video will walk you through that. And it's for all levels. You don't have to be an advanced person. You don't have to, you know, really know anything about chakras or anything at all. So that's that. And I will, you know what I'm gonna do? I did like it. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I liked it. As I was, you know, using the playlist to watch back these videos. Last set, I put the unblock, regrounding, or repair video, that one 10 or 11 minute video. I put that right after this intro video, and then the new technique after that, just to make sure you really did repair your aura and you really did unblock your grounding before you go into that new theme related technique video. So I'm gonna do that again. And I am kind of curious if that works for other people or just me. So that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to explain to you. And yeah, and if you haven't seen the news update video, I would super recommend that. It was a big news update video this time. It is, you know, on YouTube. It was released April, let's see, 16th, I want to say, April 16th. It says news update video. And if you didn't get that mailed to you this past Tuesday, that means you're not on my general news email list. And if you want to be, just email me and ask, and I'd be happy to put you on there. Those emails, those general news emails come out between no times a month to 3 times a month, up to 3 times a month. So, but you know, there's only a couple times a year I'll make a news video. It's just that there was so much news I put it in a video. So go ahead and please do watch that. And I'll throw that in the playlist somewhere too for your convenience. The playlist for this triplet set. Okay, so you guys are so awesome, and thanks for rocking this triplet set. And of course, feel free to check out the triplet set themes for May and June that are both available on my website already right now. Okay, thanks. Bye.